Good afternoon. We've had about half of the trucks roll through so far, the trash trucks. I can hear one in the distance, so it might still be coming over here. We usually have them all the way until about 6 p.m. I talked to the chair of our HOA board about this, and she didn't realize so many trucks were coming in every Tuesday. And I said, yeah, I think, they're probably doing odds and evens. Um, they're probably unionized, and they're probably doing odds and evens. And it didn't occur to her that that could be going on. But, like, our HOA has twice now tried to schedule very large landscaping projects on trash day, which interrupts the traffic flow because they block lanes with very large equipment, a crane, a wood chipper, etc. And they they block up these areas where these trash trucks need to get in. And what ends up happening is they either cannot service the entire community because they can't get in, or they have to skip certain units because those units are blocked. Hey, Danny girl. How are you, gorgeous? No, I'm not going on a date. I'm here to talk about Foodie's date night. So she hasn't put out her vlog yet, but she gave us a teaser, which was basically just a bunch of B-roll footage of her driving back from the date with Sala. And they are so. I'm okay. I've just been really tired, but I've been sleeping odd hours and stuff. And a lot of that had to do with the home repairs. But they did, they're at a halt right now. However, I did get a call today, and the next step is I'm supposed to have an adjuster come in and take a look at it and figure out what the next steps are. And then I get the reconstruction company, the company that's supposed to, put the tile in and put in the drywall and do the paint and all that. So there's still a lot to be done. And I'm still also trying to negotiate with them the toilet. Like, I need a fucking toilet in there, right? So Chantel did her bi-weekly I'm in pain bullshit. Oh, my back. My back. She seems to do this whenever she wants to get out of like an exercise routine or out of a social event or just make excuses for why she wasn't invited to a social event, things of that nature, Danny. She's like, oh, I threw up my back. I'm not going to tell you how, but I was just changing positions. What are you trying to infer, Chantel? Changing positions? Were you rolling out of bed? Because I don't think you were changing positions with Salah. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, she made a really big deal about them um, having a date night tonight. and shows all this footage of them driving back from it and says that she did a big vlog on it. She's got to edit it when she gets home, but she's very tired and blah, 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 blah. And they get into the whole going after React channels again. Where's your date night? How come you don't show your date night? You know, I did a lot of really fun stuff with my ex boyfriend over the last 2 years. Not once did I live stream it, not once did I record it and turn it into content for YouTube. Not once. Because that was my experience with somebody I loved and who didn't particularly want to be shown on YouTube, you know? Um, the fact that these two are trying to turn absolutely everything into content it's absolutely amazing because she literally could have had her date night and then just done a live stream and said, "Oh my gosh, I had this wonderful date night with Salah last night. We did XYZ, blah, blah, blah." You don't have to prove everything. You know what I mean? Not everything has to be proven, but she apparently was arguing with her chatters, as she always does. Because I guess all they did was like go out for dinner or something. And the chatters are like, why didn't you go see a movie? Why didn't you go bowling? Why didn't you do, something? Like make it an actual date night. And she's like, we already went bowling. Okay, you could, that's it. Like you've done it once. Now you're done. You don't have to, like, you don't ever get to do it again. Like, why don't you go at the time where they do the special lights, where it's all like disco lights and shit? Don't you think that'd be fun? Foodie? Um, how about throwing darts? How about playing pool? How about going to a karaoke night somewhere? There's nothing that you can do beyond just having dinner. So basically, that's what we have to look forward to. And I think so. French Fried Girl has moved her live stream to 4. I'm not sure why. I don't know if she's waiting to see if Chantel actually puts out the vlog or if she just has some personal interference here. Um, but basically, she's she's gonna go live at 4, so I will be watching that. I don't know. I don't watch Foodie's channel at all, so I never know when she loads her bullshit. But I can tell you that Gorlick Bread did a recap of this drive home from the date night thing. And I think Unicorn Pondu has as well. He may have as well. Um, but there really isn't a lot out there right now on what it is that she is intending to show us for this date night, other than she went out and ate somewhere. Fantastic, girl. You went out and ate somewhere. It's too hot for you to walk around. You say your back hurts and so you can't get anything done. You can't walk, right? I loved my date nights. The last one that we did, we went and had Chinese with this lovely platter of shrimp with vegetables and egg drop soup and fried rice and green tea. And then we went and sang karaoke. And then he came and spent the night at my house. And then spent the weekend with his kids. And that was the end of it. The kids were like, "You're not spending enough time with us. You're always gone." That's what he told me. That was the excuse. You're always gone. Teenage kids complaining about this. Um, Danny, how's it going over there in the Middle East? Is it like super hot right now? It's super hot, right? It was 74 today in SoCal. It's actually quite nice. I don't know if you're still on, but um, so we'll see what this vlog is, and I'll cover it. I'll cover it. I've gotten quite a few views on some of my other critiques of her videos, and she apparently has gotten quite rattled by that. I mean, she's rattled by it in every regard. That's why she keeps talking about the React channels, because she doesn't believe that if she puts things up for public consumption, that the public should actually have a reaction to it. But that's not how it works. It's not how it works, y'all. If you put your business on the internet, it's entirely possible that people will review it and have an opinion about it. But according to Chantel, we should all just lift her up and pat her back. I have two weird guys stalking me. Oh my god. Why are you so popular, Danny? What happened? I'm so glad I barely leave my house anymore. Because, like, every time I go to a bar, Danny, I have an experience like that too. Where I end up, like, running into some weirdo. How did these guys end up stalking you? Have you been watching House of the Dragons? I'm not even popular. They're so creepy. One of them is online. Okay, well, yeah, I get the online bullshit. Yeah, I've had online stalkers before too. And in some cases, you can block them. It depends on the platform, right? It depends on what kind of platform you're on, whether you can block them or not. When I used to chat on the Star Wars message boards, um, there was a guy that used the name Chosen One and was basically harassing me every time he was online. And he also like sent me harassing emails and stuff. And I couldn't block him because they didn't have a block feature. So I rejected one of them and he didn't take that very well. Well, dudes don't usually. Now he is catfishing using my pictures and being a perv. Oh, God. Okay, well, keep reporting him wherever he's doing that. I've been wanting to watch it. Is it good? Oh, it's. Oh my gosh. You got to catch up. If you haven't watched season one yet, you got to catch up. But yeah, I mean, uh, it jumps. It jumps into really extreme content like on the first episode. Unlike Game of Thrones, which kind of takes you around in circles for a little while, this one gets into it right away. I understand how you could feel paranoid over this, Danny. Um, because dudes can, I mean, it's not just dudes. Women can do this too. Women do this to dudes and to other women as well. You know, it all it's just people, crazy people, right? And the reality is that they don't want to take no for an answer, and they're just unwilling to move on. You know, um, or at least be like, oh, okay, I understand you. I get your position. Let's just be friends. Like try and have some sort of. Instead, they have to take it to a level where they are burning the bridge completely, you know? And I've had a lot of dudes do that. I've had a lot of dudes do that. In real life, online, all of it, you know? Just why did you go that far? Kind of shit. If we're like we've agreed that we're not going to be together, we're not going to be dating. Why are you taking it this far? Right? Like, for fuck's sake. I almost wonder if they're Menonists. I believe I'm saying that correctly. That's the group of people who are incels, basically. And they believe that they are entitled to female affection, female affection. If you know what I mean. Um, and they're, I think they really emerged as a mass during the whole Gamergate thing that happened like 15 years ago when they were coming after female gamers. But they think that they are entitled to the affection of women and um, that we have to give it to them. That we have to give it to them. This is one of the reasons I don't watch Omegle, even though he does put out some good content. But one of the videos I was watching on his channel, he said, I am a firm believer in men's rights. And that is one of their core beliefs, is that um, they stand behind men's rights. But really, what they're saying is white men's rights. You know, they're not, they think that basically awkward incels have rights to women. That's what it boils down to. Feels humiliating. I feel unsafe. Yeah. So sorry. Feels like shit. Why people can't take no for an answer. I don't know. I don't know. I still have a dude producing videos about me, even as recently as last week. He produced a video about me again, accusing me of being the Dairy Queen Karen, which I don't even look anything like the woman in that video. But he's trying to create a narrative about me, and he tries to create a narrative about everybody he covers and say that they're all COINTELPRO and Deep State. They're all scripted. He basically just got mad at me because I wouldn't use my media contacts to uplift his channel. And I don't even use my media contacts to uplift my own channel. So why would I do that for him when he is absolutely a conspiracy theorist? You know what I mean? But he's been producing videos like that about me for fucking years now. It's been since 2021 that he's been producing videos like that about me. And there's another guy who also took my videos out of context and created a channel about it. And then Wolfgang Productions also created a sock account and did the same bullshit about me. Just because you guys receive criticism doesn't mean you need to create like hit campaigns against the people who are criticizing you. Like, that's not cool. Really not cool. Um, I just feel fortunate that I've produced enough content that my content bumps up to the top of search results. So these types of things um, are less likely to be seen because of the way that I've put my content together. But yeah, I mean, men can be, and women, well, Luna's a woman, can be really fucking disgusting for stupid reasons. You know, it doesn't need to be like that. You don't have to burn bridges like that. Um, she's more mad at a couple other channels than me, though, because I only talked about it like once or twice. She's mad at Revoke, Jadedness, Iguania, and Eugenia Cooney Clips, I think was the name of that channel. It's gone now. She's chased a few people off of YouTube, which is disgusting. But that's how it goes. I would say, Danny, do whatever you can to just block these people to the best of your ability. Don't search for what they're trying to say about you because you have no control over that. You're not going to be able to control what kind of garbage they say about you. Just block them to the best of your ability so that they get tired. They'll get burnt out. They'll move on to a new subject at some point, is my feeling. It's quite lovely today, you guys. It's even a little hazy. Who else is watching? Who else is in the chat? I'm not sure why Chantel needs everybody to post their personal moments online. She certainly doesn't. And when she does, it's very performative. So it makes it less believable. You don't have to film your date night. You could just tell us about it. You know, you could be like, oh my God, I had this rad date night with Salah and we did XYZ. It was so cool. You could show just like some still photos instead of doing a full on video blog about it. When I went to the mission with my family, I made sure I didn't get my family in any of my video at all. Because that's an invasion of their privacy. And that wasn't the purpose for us being at the mission. We were there to enjoy looking at the historic site. So me catching a few video moments of the mission is not the same as, you know, hanging out with my family. And not everybody is entitled to see what's going on with me and my family. You know what I mean? I don't think Chantel knows where to draw the line. She doesn't understand that people like don't do their live streams on the weekends sometimes because they have kids and they have activities with their kids on the weekend. She doesn't understand that when they're live streaming, their kids are at school. They're not like standing in the room listening to everything that's being said and sucking up all of your toxic content, Chantel. Not happening. Um, they are managing their time as grown ass adults. And you don't know what that is because you haven't had like a normal job in over 7 years. And the one that you described in your recent live stream was fake. That didn't happen. And I covered it. And I know it didn't happen. Because I know what those roles are. I know what those responsibilities are. And I know you didn't fucking do it. And you couldn't have been represented by labor if you were a salary employee. Period. Okay, it's been 30 minutes. Frenchie is going on at 4 p.m. Western, Pacific time. I'm gonna probably try and make some dinner or something to eat while I'm watching this. But I just woke up from a nap not long ago, and I wanted to kind of recap with what I know, that there's going to be some sort of vlog coming out. It's probably going to be stupid as fuck. I'll be real. And they are so childish that they're like, "Where is your date night vlog?" I don't have to fucking show you that bullshit. I do not have to show you my romantic side of my life. I don't. I don't even have to talk about it. So stop being an internet bully, Chantel. God damn, girl. All right, Danny, I hope that you block all these people and that you figure it out and stop them from harassing you, because I know how that feels. I know exactly how that feels. Especially when I got harassing emails from a dumbass on the Star Wars message board. I still have it saved, I think, in my Yahoo account. All right. Take care, y'all. And let's see what Frenchie has to offer for us this afternoon.